My science lesson is called Tornado in a Jar. This lesson is for ages 5 and up, and the purpose is to create a replica of a tornado in a jar. The objectives are the students will be able to discuss the facts they learned about tornadoes, observe the tornado created in the jar, and explain what they saw and what was the most interesting about the experiment. The materials needed are a jar, water, food coloring, dish soap, and vinegar. First, the teacher will discuss a few fun facts about tornadoes with the class. These fun facts are: tornadoes are sometimes called twisters. The Fujita scale is the most common way of measuring the strength of tornadoes. F0 tornadoes cause minimal damage, where F5 causes massive damage. Most tornadoes will travel a few miles before exhausting themselves. The states that are most often hit by tornadoes include Texas, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Florida. A tornado that occurs over water is often called a waterspout. Basements and other underground areas are the safest places to be during a tornado, and if you're not able to get to one of these areas, you should stay away from windows. Then, starting the project, each student from a group will get a jar of water from the teacher, which I have right here. The teacher will then give each group blue food coloring, dish soap, and white vinegar. The teacher will instruct the students to add dish soap to their jar, a good amount, a small drop of food coloring, because too much would make the tornado hard to see, and then add some vinegar. The teacher would then ask the students to seal the jar's lid, and she would go around and make sure the jars are sealed well. The teacher will then instruct the students to turn the jar upside down and begin swirling it around. You will then see the tornado form. Sometimes too many bubbles will form, causing it hard to create the tornado, and if this happens, the teacher may have to scoop some of the bubbles out. The evaluation of this the teacher would keep anecdotal notes of each individual student preparation and participation, and also their progress. This is my science experiment, Tornado in a Jar.